Hey, Betty, say, let's get into this rose look. Ooh.
Jesus, let me know, but they show no fish. They say you found it, but she's still gonna hold on. They say you found it, but she doesn't want.
Welcome back to my channel, my loves. I know it has been a while since we did a long tutorial, but let's do this together, y'all, okay? And it's because I've been having a little creator's block. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Again, I was just struggling. And so I was talking to my mom about this creator block, and she was like, you know what? I've never seen you do a rose before. Do a rose to make the eye look red and cut that crease. I'm like, well, you know what, baby? I can do that. I can handle that. That's right up my alley, but the rose. I don't know if I can draw a rose. She was like, yes, you can. Go do it. And so here we are, baby. So we're going to start off with a nice transition red tone. Before we go ahead and cut that crease, I'm going to start off with my lightest red, go into burgundy, and then go into this deep plum right here to go ahead and bolden out, eccentric, bolden, draw attention to that crease right behind that crease, y'all. So I don't want it to get any of that color to get lost, which is why I do the darkest color before I cut it right here. Now it is all in the rest. It's just a fleck of the rest. No, I'm just playing. Practice makes perfect. You will not get it your first time. Sometimes you have to do it in little sections, you know, one piece, one piece, one piece until you get your whole little half oval. Do whatever works for you. I've just been doing this a million times, so I'm a little quicker. So I'm cutting it with my LA Pro Concealer in Whiteout. I don't know. I just love cutting it with this. It's just the perfect eyeshadow base. So of course, P. Louise and people are like that are good. But baby, I ain't always got $20 to drop on some concealer. But I found out go ahead and cutting my crease like all the way across the eye is a lot easier than halfway cutting it and then building up your shadow in your outer corner, which is your deepest shadow, into your cut crease. It's easier just to cut the whole thing and then come in with your different shadows. So you see with that darkest shade all the way on the outside, I went on ahead and kind of blurred the cut crease line, just kind of blending everything out, almost smoking it out before I came in with the next color. I'm kind of doing a transition from darkest to lightest. Now to blend these colors so they're a big happy family and we don't have no harsh lines, you just do one on top of the other. So we're going to take that plum, and then we're going to take that kind of creamsicle, and we're going to go back and forth. Plum, creamsicle, plum, creamsicle, plum, blah. Plum, creamsicle. It's a tongue twister. Okay. I went on ahead and zoomed these videos in so y'all can really see what I'm talking about. I had someone ask me if I could zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. And Bukia, gotcha. So we're going on ahead and zoomed in. As you see, that harsh line is slowly disappearing. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? They are a happy couple. They are one. They have faded into one another. Perfection of it. And then we're just gonna go ahead and clean up the harsh lines on the outside. Anybody boom, bada bang. I'm telling you, find your one skill that you want to have in makeup and perfect it. Everybody has their style. Everybody has their look, their unique skill. All makeup artists, you're still going to be able to tell it's a specific makeup artist because of their signature, because of what they're good at, because of their sign. My sign is a cut crease. And I fell right into that, baby. I was trying to run from it from so long, but cut creases is where we live. So I'm going to go ahead and clean out that fallout with a makeup wipe, just getting all that redness out, because if you don't get it out and put your foundation on, it's just going to bleed through your foundation. We're going to see that you got fallout. Okay, we're going to see it. Now time for this rose. We're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to come together. We're going to do this, okay? I am using NYX eyeliner. I believe it's just called Red. I don't know. The description will be in the description box. Y'all know. But I am taking that eyeliner and I am just drawing the outer edge of the rose, the outline of the rose, and the shape of the petals. So it's gonna look a little cray right now, but just trust the process. You see what I'm saying? So we doing just a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. Y'all gonna see me looking to the side because I'm actually looking at a picture of almost like a cartoon rose, and I'm kind of like mimicking the lines and everything for that, so I can easily draw it. I didn't want it to be realistic because what's the fun in it? You understand? So I went on ahead and went for the cartoon rose. So I got all the outside all together, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in. I sped this part up because I'm literally just filling in the outline that we made. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna give it time to dry. But I want to make sure that this is solid. There is no splotchiness, no spaces, because what rose do you know got splotchiness? Well, I guess it's roses that have like holes in the petals. I guess you see what I'm saying, like a rose that like a bug ate it or something. But ain't nobody gonna buy you that rose, so you ain't never gonna see roses like this. So we ain't gonna make a rose on like that on my face. Okay. Going on ahead and making sure everything is solid. And like I said, I'm gonna give it time to dry. And while I give it time to dry, y'all know it is not me if I don't put some rhinestones on this situation. So I was thinking like rose, like black thorns. I felt like it went hand in hand. I don't know. I could have put like green stones on there, but I felt like it would have been giving Christmas. So I went on ahead and did black. You're just gonna come in with some clear eyelash glue and then come right on in with your rhinestones, okay? If you don't have one of these little tools that y'all know I did not have for the longest time because because they kept playing with me, kept getting lost in transit, postal department. Okay, but anyway, if you don't have one of these utensils, you can always use like a colored pencil or an eyeliner pen. Just kind of give it a little moisten. I ain't saying lick it, but dip it in some water or something and make it just a little bit tacky so it can pick up the stone. Okay. Now I'm coming in with some Elf liner. This liner is in black, obviously. I could have used NYX, but I couldn't find the NYX one in enough time. Sorry, NYX. But you rocking with the red, baby. Okay, you want with the red. And this eyeliner is only like $3, y'all. Elf, it will always be my favorite. Elf and Wet n Wild are always my favorite affordable brands because they are slept on, honey, and they slay for a cheap price, baby. And who ain't trying to save these coins? You can make the best looks, the most prettiest, just the best looks with the cheapest stuff. You don't have to use the most expensive stuff to be a baddie, honey. And sometimes I do use the expensive stuff, and sometimes I use the cheap stuff. It's about the skill that you learn, not about the products that you use. I keep telling you that. Okay. So now I am going ahead again. I am looking back and forth at that picture of that rose, and I'm gonna put it right here for reference. So yeah, this is kind of you see the petals of the rose. This is kind of what I was going for and the look I was trying to mimic. Of course, it's not going to be exact because I'm drawing it with makeup, people, but we're trying to get it as close as we can. So as y'all see, I didn't edit anything out of this section. I wanted y'all to see me take my time and go step by step and literally draw every detail of this rose, okay? And let me tell you, this look is the definition of trust the process, baby. Because I was like, this isn't looking anything like a flower, honey. He's looking like a blob, very much looking blobbish. Little arms right now, okay? But we just gotta trust it, and I trusted it. I just kept drawing one more line, and another line, and another line, and a detail on top of a detail, on top of a detail, on top of a detail. Okay, and I actually had y'all ain't gonna believe this. I had somebody inbox me and ask me who the actual makeup artist is behind all these looks, and I'm like, me. And they're like, no, I mean, like, who's actually doing the makeup? Me. They're like, no, I know you're like the face of it, but who behind the scenes does the makeup? Me, honey. I'm really in here doing this. I'm doing these looks. I'm learning, I'm failing, I'm succeeding. I'm doing this with y'all. Like, I guess that's why I'm doing a zoomed in. I don't know how else to prove that I'm the one doing it. I don't know. But anywho, you see how we're starting to create the shape and the form of these petals on my face, y'all, and it is slowly coming together as a rose. You see, I'm starting to see the roseness in it. I don't know. Are you? I'm starting to see it. But I'm not so much focused on getting the lines solid as much as getting the lines in the proper placement for the flower. I can go back in and make my lines deep, but I cannot erase the line. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more complicated to erase a line. So I'm going to go ahead and go very light-handed in drawing these details of this flower before I go ahead and darken it and bolden these lines up. So you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So again, looking back and forth at that flower, back and forth at that flower, and then we're going to draw this extra line, and then we're going to draw another line, and then we're going to draw another line, and then we're going to draw another line. But in the meantime, while I do that, how y'all doing? Y'all good? Everything okay? How's mental health check? Are y'all okay? If you need a hug, put it in the comments, and baby, virtual hug is on your way. I am here for you, baby. Okay, life has been lifing, y'all. And it's like working a 9 to 5 and trying to work on your craft at the same time. It can be mentally draining, mentally exhausting. And there's you can look at a lot of different creators and be like, oh my God, they're going this far. Why aren't I there yet? And you have to remember that you're marching to the beat of your own drum. This is your own life. This is your journey, and it's unique to you. It's not like anyone else's, so you can't force yourself. And I had to tell myself that. You see what I'm saying? And I tell my friends that are rappers or actors or aspiring singers, graphic designers, everything, you can't look at someone else and be like, damn, I should be there now. No, you're not there yet because you're not ready to be there yet. This is your pace. This is your journey. This is unique to you, baby. So don't rush the process. Trust the process. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Just like I'm trusting the process of dating. Because what the... Dating is so ghetto. Y'all, dating is so ghetto. I don't know how else to say dating is ghetto. You see what I'm saying? I had a guy stop talking to me because I had a difference of opinion. I'm not talking about no argument, no yelling at you, no going back and forth. I'm talking about just a difference of opinion. I don't agree with you. And he was like, well, I can't put up with this. I'm going to go ahead and go. Like, what? Like, what? Then I had a guy ask me to dinner and was shocked when the bill came. I was like, so are you paying? He was like, no, I thought you were paying for yourself. And normally going Dutch, I'm perfectly fine with, but you asked me here. You asked me here. That's why I'm here, or I wouldn't be here. So if you didn't ask me, I wouldn't be going. So like, if you ask, you got to pay, right? I thought that was like common knowledge. Is it me? No? Okay. But y'all see how the flower is finally coming together and it's looking like a flower. Y'all see it? It's looking like a flower. It's coming together slowly. I'm getting excited, y'all. I'm getting excited. Okay, but now is the time that we're gonna go ahead and go back in and bolden these lines just a little bit so they're not splotchy and you're not, losing character. Adding a little detail here or there. This may not have been on the picture, but I feel like it makes the flower look a little bit more flowery-ish. You see what I'm saying? Looking a little bit more realistic. Even though that wasn't the look I was going for, I don't want it to look too cartoony, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and draw this little black situation here because we want the rose to connect to my eyeliner that I would eventually go ahead and add on to. I want the stem to kind of like connect into the eyeliner going across my lid. Makes sense, right? It's cute, right? I know. So again, I'm just bolding my lines, that's all. If y'all hear some music in the background, my mama having her concert. She can sing, huh? Sing it, mom. All right, but we're going on ahead and darkening these lines, like I said, just making sure everything is pointed out and you can see everybody. I don't need nobody hiding. I need every detail to come forward. Come forward. Come forward. What is that, girl? But I need every detail to be seen. Okay, that's what's making the flower. Y'all see how I back up? The illusion is eluding, baby. You can see that almost like I printed a sticker on my face. That's always my goal, y'all. Looking a little sticker is you. And it's almost complete. Like I'm just darkening the last little things. I want these inside petals to be seen and not foreshadowed, not to be lost. So there we go. And oh my god, it's done, y'all. It's done. Now we're going on ahead with the foundation. I am using this vegan foundation, baby. It is messy. It is I'm telling you, it's messy, honey. It's messy. You don't need nothing but a little bit, because otherwise, baby, you're going to be chasing the makeup down your face. You see this, honey? Oh, my Lord, get it together. But we're going to go ahead and start blending it out, and look how seamless it blends. Maybelline, you did that with this vegan foundation, and it is perfect for summertime, baby, because it is not heavy, but you can build it up to do as much coverage as you want, from medium to full coverage. And y'all look, left, right versus right, it's covering just the imperfections, just everything I needed to, without being too heavy and still giving my skin room to breathe in this freaking Arkansas heat, because it's 1,001 degrees already. It's really not. It's like 85, but that 85 is killing me. It's humid. I'm hot. I am a thick girl, baby. I am thick. And this heat is killing me. Okay, my boob is sticking to my stomach, my thighs are sticking together, my arm is sticking to my side, baby. It's hot. But that's why I don't want, too heavy of a foundation on my face. And yes, I do go places with these looks, baby, because somebody's going to see it. Okay, I don't care if I go to the McDonald's drive-thru, if I go to the gas station, somebody's going to see this because I worked on it. Okay, you're going to see it. But I use two different things for my highlight. I believe this is a MAC. I think it's actually like a pre-face primer, but I use it as my highlight for my under eyes. I think it just works so good because it blends so smoothly and so seamlessly. So I love using it. On top of that, I go ahead with my Shape Tape and just put it just in the inner corners of my eye just to brighten up my eyes before I go in with my contour, baby. I feel like my contour and my concealer is different every single time based on my look, based on how fat my face is that day, how swollen we look, how much water we're retaining, and mainly the look that we use. That we're doing. I mean, sometimes my highlight isn't as big as it is. Sometimes it's smaller. Sometimes I don't take my contour all the way down my cheek like I do here. It all just depends on how much I'm trying to shape my face. And this is a full glam look, so I'm trying to give a full sculpt look almost. I'm trying to define my face and give it shape because this is, again, a glam look. Now, in my everyday looks, I'm just trying to fix my imperfections and kind of just pull it all together. That's when you bring out the natural beauty on my everyday looks versus just creating beauty with my glam looks. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead and put some concealer underneath my contour just to help everything blend, and then we're going to drown in some setting spray. And I mean drown. Drown. Drown, baby. Drown. You don't need to breathe. Drown. Drown. Just kidding. But go ahead and drench yourself in that setting spray because it just helps everything blend together when it's time to blend. I give it time just to sit and oxidize on my face before I go ahead and start blending out. Coming in with a flat brush, and then you see it's flat when I flip it over so I can get in that corner. And the flat brush just blend everything out, darling. Just blend, 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 blend. I wasn't gonna let no video get a baby without saying that. But on this look, on this part of the look, it's literally just blending everything together, blending all your parts. It's like a puzzle piece that you put together and you just have to blend all together, all every spot. And I almost messed up, baby. Almost had a panic attack because I hit that rose, baby. And that rose took me long enough. We ain't finna mess up that rose. That's what we not finna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix it with that eyeliner right quick and stay the heck away from that section of my vein. Okay. And we're just gonna take another brush and go ahead and start blending my contour into this concealer in just a moment. While I am doing that, y'all know I'm going to sidetrack and say, y'all, what is going on with the news lately? Like, there's people touching people, people not touching people, presidents going to jail. It's just so much going on, and I'm just like, what is this world coming to, baby? Like the schools are focusing on people getting their hair unbraided, and it's just too much, y'all. Oh, I remember when the news used to be like traffic accidents and your occasional robbery, bank robbery, or something like that. And it's like news. It's like you got to prepare to watch the news. It's like you need therapy after you watch the news. Like what? What? Like I don't want to say like why can't we all get along? Because well that's obvious. But why can't we stop losing our minds just for a moment? America, you making us look bad. All these other countries looking at us like, child, they ain't never gonna get it together. Child, send a positive note out for America because we struggling. But coming on in with our powders, y'all, we are just gonna set everything that we did with a liquid or cream. We are going to set with a powder so it lasts throughout the day. So here you go. See me taking nice circular motions to go ahead and set my contour. I'm gonna put my contour powder on top where I put my contour cream. I'm gonna put my foundation powder on top of my foundation. I am going to put my concealer powder on top of my concealer. Right? Okay. And my hair was getting on my nerve, but we made it work. Make sure you hit that forehead because I'm trying to make that 5 head into at least a 3.5. Thank you very much. My nose was bothering me. If you do makeup, y'all know the more you focus, the more that nose started running. And I want to know the correlation of that, like your eyes focus and your nose run. Just like, is everything connected? So that's why your nose run. I don't know. Coming in with the foundation. Oh, hey, how? Coming in with the foundation, and we're just going to set everywhere I didn't put the contour or the highlight. And we're just gonna set. And you'll see I am doing more of a pat and rubbing motion because I need to pack on the foundation powder instead of blending, right? Then I'm coming in with my first powder that I use under my eyes. I don't know what this tool is called, like a triangle blender. I don't know. But I'm coming in with that first setting powder and then you're just blending it into my contour. And you're gonna see me taking this powder and my contour and going back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. No, not my contour, not my contour, my foundation, my foundation. And when I take my foundation brush, it kind of lightens my contour and just blends everything seamless together because that's the base of my face. So taking that powder on top just blends everything together. And then again, we're gonna hit this forehead because we're trying to make a what? We're trying to make a 5 into a 3.5. And then I use this fluffy brush with my lightest. This concealer powder is pretty much white, almost translucent, and you see it just brings that nice bright highlight back into my face. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Okay. Coming with that contour powder a little bit because I keep telling y'all makeup is back and forth. Back and forth, 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 back and forth. Baby, you're gonna think you're done and you're not. You're not. You got another step. You got something to clean up, I promise you. I just went on ahead and dipped my finger into my highlight powder and then going on ahead and set it with that translucent powder on top. It just takes away that harsh line and that obvious, like I put it right there. That makes sense? You know, yeah. So we're blending everything together. Y'all see me looking to the side. Y'all, I'm watching TV and stuff, y'all. I gotta do something for these looks, okay? But now we're gonna go ahead and pop on these lashes. These lashes are from 11 Lashes. I believe they are the style Cha Cha. Use the code Sunny for get 30% off. Yeah, seamless play. Okay. Anyway, but we're go ahead and put those lashes on and make sure you just tilt them up. That way you can see the volume and the fluff of your lashes. If you put them on downwards, your lash is going to hang downwards and there will be no effect of your lash because we can't see it. But you see if you put the lash glue on your lash band as well as your lash line, you see it's effortless. Go ahead and pop that eyelash on. And you want to do the pinch and the push up. Pinch, push up, pinch, push up. Pinch, push up, pinch, push up. And that blends that false lash into your natural lash. And y'all, that is just about it. I hit myself with some setting spray one more time off camera, but look at the final look. Look. Oh my God. You know how you can impress yourself with your skills? Sometimes you just know that you were blessed with this skill because you look back at your footage, you're like, wow. Oh, wow. But love you, baddies, and I'll see you next time. Bye.